Welcome to PlayStation Corner, my name is Alex, and today we're taking another look at the PSN store as a new sale recently dropped, and it has some great deals you may not want to miss. This one, it's everything from the budget to the AAA, so hit subscribe, join us here on PlayStation Corner for reviews and deals weekly, and let's get started. Before I do get into the video today then though, there's a mystery brewing, and that's thanks to Arc System Works, who sponsored today's video with their latest release, Kowloon High School Chronicle. It puts you in the shoes of a treasure hunter and asks you to get to the bottom of a mystery surrounding an ancient civilization. Basically, Indiana Jones wannabes definitely apply here. Where do you investigate? It's beneath a school, so you're going undercover as a new student. It's a classic PS2 era adventure RPG that finally sees an English translation. It released only in Japan back in 2004. Think here though, visual novel style dialogue, a unique conversation system, first person dungeon crawling, combat, exploration, puzzles, and then of course a whole host of traps. Want to know more though? Check out my full video in the pinned comment down below, and make sure to check it out over on the PSN store. It is available right now. You'll also find a link to that in the pinned comment as well. That link, it supports Arc System Works and the channel directly. As always then, I do have a winner to announce for a $10 PSN gift card later in the video, and one more to give away. All you need to do to enter, drop a comment down below, and that winner, they'll be announced in the next deals video. Aliens Fireteam Elite then to kick things off, and I reviewed this one here on the channel in its PS5 form. I enjoyed it though a lot, and while I know opinions they were mixed, as a fan of the series I found enough here to like with its third person action setup. The content, it is a little bit light honestly, with a promise of more in the future, but I think it did a great job of reflecting being overwhelmed by swarms of aliens. The AI then for your teammates, it's okay up to normal difficulty. From there it's going to be best played in multiplayer, and there's a few moments where it takes a few, let's say, liberties with the series. Otherwise though, it's good stuff, and I've linked my full video review down below. It's a new low price then, 50% off. Guilty Gear Strive then is another one I covered on the channel, and it's matching the low price here with 35% off. I think it's the best fighter so far with a PS5 upgrade, and this is Arc System Works doing what they do best, easy to pick up and play, but there's a huge amount of depth here for those that want to dedicate the time. The visuals are stunning though, new DLC characters are available, and yeah, again, like, seriously impressive stuff this one. I think it's one of the most visually impressive fighters ever made. Want something budget? Battle Chef Brigade is about as unique as they come. This pairs together puzzle aspects with exploration and combat, so yeah, it's basically a beat 'em up with combo match gameplay. The visuals are so well done though, a cartoon-like style, and we are competing in what is a chef competition. The overall idea though, kill the monsters and then use the ingredients, and yeah, it's a new low price, 80% off. While I'm on the budget as well, ONRUSH is back on sale with 80% off. It's an old one, but I think it's a gem of a release. It's been slightly lower before in the past, like 50 cents, but at this price you definitely cannot argue. An arcade racer though, from Codemasters, experts in the genre, and it's basically just all-out action. Reminds me a bit of the old PlayStation MotorStorm games. The vehicles then, they have classes too with different abilities known as rushes, but yeah, expect to see everything here from cars to ATVs to motorbikes. Good stuff though, and in my opinion it holds up to this day. Want a bit more realism with your racing then? WRC 10. You'll need to part with some more cash for this one, but it's a recent release and 70% off a new low price. Just don't think you can knock the price this one's going for. This price point though is for the PS4 variation. There is no free upgrade path, so just know the PS5 edition, it's not going to save you quite as much, 60% off, and that pricing now is above. Very little to add here though, honestly. The latest Rally installment, it's not an easy game either, it's more for the sim fans out there. Plays great though, and it's up there as a favourite alongside F1 2021 when I'm looking for some sim kicks. AI the Somnium Files then is a game I like to recommend as much as possible. It's been a little while as well since we've seen a discount. Now it's back here with 60% off. An adventure game though with a heavy dose of almost visual novel, but that storytelling this world, it is all top quality. Do not let visual novel put you off. I'm not normally a big fan of the genre, and this one absolutely suckered me in. If I had to make a comparison here, think a dark Ace Attorney. We are on the hunt for a serial killer, and it's about as stylish as they come. Sci-fi fans, mystery fans, this one's absolutely for you, and a follow-up will release later this year. On Ace Attorney then, the great Ace Attorney Chronicles is a whole lot of game for your cash, and right now it's rocking 38% off a new low price. It's bringing together 2 entries though, this one, and the runtime, it's somewhere around 70 hours as we take a trip back in history to see this detective's beginnings. The writing is solid though, as is the humour. It's taking place over multiple cases, and while they're not graphically demanding, I do think it packs a whole lot of charm. We also get to see some slightly renamed figures that should prove easily recognisable. Think like your Sherlock Holmes of the world. Into the final 3 games of the video then, starting with Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. This one's a PS5 exclusive title today, and it's a fantastic hack and slash experience. I wasn't sold on how good this upgrade would be, honestly, given the fact they were asking for cash, but honestly, it didn't disappoint as I jumped in on day one. Upgrades here though include 2 visual modes, performance or enhanced, think ray tracing, quicker load times, new sound, new modes, and support them for the DualSense. It even packs in Fergal as a playable character too, and it's a new low price here, 50% off. If you've played it before, you've really got to like the game to jump back in, honestly, but if you've never played it, it's an absolute must buy. The winner of the week then, it's going to Lindsay, who highlighted Ion Fury. Quality retro-styled first-person shooter. There's also one called Project Warlock 2, which is going to be a great alternative that you should take a look at. Congrats so Lindsay, drop me an email to claim your code, and everyone else, drop a comment down below for your chance to win in next week's video. Our final game of the week then, Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's here matching the low with 60% off. I really enjoyed this new spin on the classic tale, although I know it wasn't for everyone out there. Like many of you though, it's a game I grew up on, and here I think they got a lot right, even if it is a very small part of this story. It looks visually stunning though, as you would expect from a game holding the Final Fantasy name, and there's a lot of game in here, around 35 hours for just that core story alone. It has a classic mode too if you prefer turn-based combat, and just know here, no free PS5 upgrade. That edition, it's also on sale, and it packs extra content, but you'll also be parting with some extra cash. And that's another week down. Will you be adding anything to the library this week or holding onto that cash? Another quick thank you then to Arc System Works for sponsoring today's video. With that though, look, hit subscribe, join us here on PlayStation Corner for reviews and deals weekly, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.